Hi, everybody. I think I am in. Let me know if anyone's here. If we can see. Here we go. Artists in residence. I've got one person here. I think it's me. Anyway, welcome to Amy Howard, Artist in Residence. My name is Audra Lynch, and it feels like it's been forever, but okay. Hi, Kate. Anyway, all right. So I don't know why my voice is kind of crackly today. So anyway, I feel fine. Everything's good. But anyhow, today we are doing a lakeside lamp. Well, let me start back up. So my name is Audra Lynch, and I am one of Amy's 8 artists in residence. And it's been a really good, we've been doing this now, we're in our 7th month, and there are 8 of us doing multiple different finishes, and it's really been nice watching everybody do their thing. So I've been a decorative finisher for about going on 30 years coming up. So it's been a while. But I have to say, so tonight's project is, I'm calling it a lakeside lamp. And I was just inspired by color palette. It's summertime. I really wish I was by the lake, and I wanted something fun and simple and therapeutic, stress-free, just something to have fun with. So I thought, well, let's do a lampshade. And I honestly have never done one, but I think you guys have seen the post. But this is one that I did for practice, and it was super easy. I wanted it kind of watercolory, so hence the Lakeside name. So I guess I could say I painted one now, because we are going to be doing this one. So I picked up this little lamp, super cute. It's tiny, but obviously this will work on any lampshade. This is a canvas one. Honestly, I haven't tried it on any other materials, so I would probably stick with a canvas lampshade. And you really only need, all you need is, I have a chip brush, I have an artist brush, it's a flat, I have a little cup of water, because when you're working on a project like this, you don't want to contaminate your brush. You really want to try to keep your colors clean. So it's important to rinse your brush out. And then I have this sprayer. I don't know if you guys have ever used them, but when you press it, it just continually sprays for a little bit. It's really nice. So a sprayer, and then, so my color palette, you can use colors you might have around, but obviously being Lakeside, I wanted something in the blues, greens, cream. So I always have Ballet White, that's a standard color I think you have to have in your arsenal of Amy's products. It's great. Almond Days, which I don't know if you guys remember, I used this for my cushions last one. And then the Cherbourg Green, I had that some left over, so I'm using that. That was for the cushions as well. So, and I can't see comments. Oh no, there we go. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you guys. So, Patricia, and this color, Midnight Dreams, it's really nice. That's the darker blue accents, which is really nice. And then I had some Lakeside blue, and that's it. You could probably get away with less colors or more colors, and if you wanted to layer, if you wanted to add more, again on this lampshade, this was just one pass. I want to say it probably took me maybe 15-20 minutes to do. Then I let it dry overnight, and it's great. So if I wanted to add more color, I would have waited for it to dry and then do another layer, because you can only do so much at a time while it's wet. So let's us, and one thing you want to do is you'll take your lampshade off and we're going to turn it upside down to paint. So because we want a watercolor effect or a waterfall type effect. So make sure that you have your lampshade upside down, okay? So let me move this stuff out of the way. And if you guys have questions, just let me know. I already put my paint on a little palette. I like working on a tray. I suppose you could just dip in your containers, but it's easier on the palette. So let me get situated here. Sorry. Let me turn you guys down. And I think you can see, right? So here's my lampshade. And here's my tray. I picked these things up at the dollar store. They're great. They wash out. I put my colors individually. So like I said, I'm probably going to do a little blending, but you really want to have also a paper towel or a towel next to you to rinse your brush off while you're working. First step is going to be just mist your, look how nice that is when you, look how continual, your hand does not get tired. So you're going to just, I think they have them at hair salons and that kind of thing. Of course, you could look it up on Amazon, but you want to do a light mist on your lampshade first. And I like to take my chip brush and kind of just push the water in or get some off. And so first step is, and because we're doing watercolory, I like to have my brush wet when I'm doing this. So I'm just gonna, I want the darker color at the bottom. So I am going to add my dark color here. Can you guys see that? And I'm just gonna do a little. It's gonna be irregular. And then you can hit it with a little water. And see, it's going to run down. And if you don't like something, just wash it off. Take a dry brush, wash it off. But I actually like how it's got those little legs. It almost looks like a forest. A little more. Ooh, ah. And that's okay. You see, I got that drip on there. You're going to want to do some darks and lights anyway. Start watercolor. Hope everyone's having a good summer. It's kind of been uneventful for me. Not too much going on other than the studio. I don't know if some of you guys know, I have a new studio, 3 Trees Public Art House. I had my first class. It was a private event. It was super fun. We actually used Amy's one steps for some of the products or the projects. It was fun. So now I kind of don't want this. It's kind of turning because I'm holding this crooked to show you guys. So I'm going to start adding a little different color in here. I'm going to do a little cream. Now, if you see, I rinsed the brush. So, and because I want the lighter color at the bottom, I'm just going to go up with it. You're going to be using a lot of water for this, so don't worry about it. So make sure you put plastic down. Let's use a little white. And I did go back and forth a little bit, creating a little of this kind of motion. And then Again, this is something that you're just going to have fun playing with, letting the colors blend. I'm using my little brush. I'm going to add a little bit of green because I kind of want a landline here. And maybe before you start it, just kind of get an idea in your head if you want of something that you're thinking about. Again, there's no rules though, so. You can add colors. You can make it as abstract as you like. It doesn't have to look like anything. Do a little more. I really like this Midnight Dream color. So I'm going to add a little more. And again, you want to think uneven. You don't have to have it equal or going all over. It can drip in the middle. Let's add a little of this Lakeside blue. Can't see comments. Hi, Jacqueline. Isn't it a great color combination? I love it. And if you like something, just leave it alone. Let it go. So, if you guys haven't painted before, kind of freehand, artistically, don't be afraid of it. Just let yourself go. You can always paint over it white if you don't like it and start over. So I have no rhyme or reason what I'm doing. I'm just, see that kind of turn. So I'm just going to come up with that. But can you see so far? It's looking fun. Now this one is little tiny one, obviously, so it's not going to take us long at all. And I mean, just think, you do one lampshade, you can change out your styles all the time for the seasons. You could do this in multiple different color palettes. If you want more water to blend it out, just add more. Let's do a little of the cream. See, I did not rinse my brush and I got a little blue, but that's okay too. I am just really not thinking. I just want to play with it, just feel it. Just kind of add lines here and there. So when I was little, first we used to go to a lake. It was so much fun. All my cousins. It's fun, fun, fun. So, any questions as we're doing it? Hi, Jamie. How are you? Like I said, if you want to go this way with colors, you can. Let's get rid of the seam. I actually like that little bit of white there. I think I'm going to add a little white on here. to add some interest. One thing, when you're letting it dry, when we turn this back over, it does drip. So put it someplace as it's drying that you have plastic or protection, because it will drip a little bit. If you get too much water, the paint could separate. If you have it on thick, you'll notice it kind of does this little separation thing. I don't know if you can kind of see that a little bit there. It's not a big deal. Just you could take your brush and smooth it out or keep it because it kind of looks cool. So. So like I said, I'm going a few different ways. This is seriously the easiest thing to do. And sometimes you can overwork something. Like you feel guilty if it only takes you 10 minutes. I know sometimes when I'm in a zone and I'm doing a wall, you know, and I've charged my customer and I think, oh my gosh, I'm done in this amount of time. Like I feel bad, but you know, when you just get in your zone and you're doing your stuff, I don't know if there's really any way you can put a time on it, as long as it looks great. I think I want a little green. I really like this green color. So, honestly, I mean, this is a little one. The other one took a little bit longer because it was bigger. But I mean, I honestly am happy with it. So I don't feel I really want to add any more. So turn this over and see our little lamp. I know this is like the quickest live I think I'm ever going to have for you guys. So, but I would not set it on here for drying purposes, but I just want to show you. How cute is that? Right? Look at that. Isn't that fun? I mean, and look at the time that it took. It hardly took any time. Nice watery color. And if you wanted to, you could also think of this as just a foundation for something else. Say you wanted to draw some graphic flowers with some black paint marker or black paint, outline it, or white or silver. You can stencil something on top of it if you want, or silk screen on it. I mean, it really is a nice little base color. See, I know I'm dripping. So anyway, let's move you guys up. Let's see. Ugh, hold on. It's dripping and let's see. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks, Zoe. Hey, Megan. That's okay. You know what? Starting late, we've got the replays. So again, it's a little bit of wet, so be prepared. But isn't that fun? How cute is that? It went from a white lampshade to something fun, custom. You can change it out. Like I said, I think I bought this lamp for maybe 10 bucks at Hobby Lobby. So, but it is dripping, so let me get this. I don't want it to drip on the lamp itself, so I just wanted you guys to see that. So let me put this aside here. Any questions? Thanks, Becky. Do I add a sealer? No, I did not. But I suppose you could, but I don't see a point in it. But if I I probably would wax it if you're going to put any kind of sealer on it. That's what I would do. Obviously, wait till it dries fully. I mean, you probably could put the matte sealer too, but I think I would wax it. So let's see. Again, so I'll go over the steps. I'll use the dry one. So basically, you're going to mist it with some water. And I use this little spray thing. And then while it's, biggest thing is you're going to turn it upside down. So, because we want the water to cascade down. And so mist it and just start layering on your color. And you can go any direction you want. I personally wanted light at the bottom because I wanted it to look like an atmospheric lake pond. I added little bits. If you wanted to, you could spritz it with little speckles. I mean, all kinds of things. But I wanted it just quick and subtle. I do like the little bits of darker parts that are here. So, and in person, I don't know if you can see, but there are little subtleties of the colorants and how it drips and how it moves. So, but I'm like ready to go paint all my lampshades now. So anyway, any more questions? Let's see. No? Isn't it fun, Jamie? I know. I mean, so great. Super simple. So, and that's the thing. If you have your house and you can't find something, I mean, obviously you can find white, cream, black. Those are going to be all over the place. But if you do have something custom in your home, why not paint it to match it? I mean, you don't have to be matchy-matchy, just to coordinate with it. So that's about it. Anybody else? Hi, Tanya. Good to see you. I really don't know why my voice is scratchy right now. It's nuts. I hope I'm not losing it or something. Anyway, so next month, if you guys like your stuff, you can go take a look at my business page. I have 2 of them, Audra Lynch AC, just as Frankfurt and Company, or you can go to 3 Trees Public Art House. And I'm still working on that website, so gosh, it's taking forever. Well, it only took 3 years to do the studio anyway, so that's all right. Like those. And next month we are doing, it'll be fun because a lot of bleached wood is in, but that's a whole process and chemicals, and I really don't like using a lot of chemicals. So I'm going to show you a way how to do a bleached wood look without using bleach. So stay tuned. I forget what day. That's August 8th, I think. Anyway, you'll see the notification, but I think that's it. So if anyone has any questions, I will tune in and check it after replays if you guys have anything. But it seriously was one step. You missed it and you paint it with colors you have, if you have them, and enjoy. Let it dry overnight. Oh, and make sure you let it dry right side back up. I turned it back so you're painting it on the opposite direction, but you don't want the blue to continually seep down, so I turned it back. So that is one thing. And that's it. So let me check. You guys are good. Hope everyone is doing well. Have a great summer. And I will see you guys in August. Okay? Thank you. Have a good one.